Imagine a rock tied to your ankle, pulling you down every time you try to rise. That's what shame feels like. It's this massive weight that keeps you grounded no matter how hard you struggle against it. It's a constant reminder of past mistakes, failures, or even perceived inadequacies, a relentless echo that whispers, "You're not enough." Shame can be incredibly debilitating, stunting personal growth and preventing us from reaching our full potential. But what if we told you that it's possible to overcome this heavy burden? That there's a way to cut the rope, to free yourself from the weight of shame? It's not an easy path, and it requires courage, self-compassion, and oftentimes the support of others. But the journey is worthwhile and the destination liberating. And today we're going to explore how one man named Michael managed to cut the rope and set his life free from this heavy rock. Meet Michael, a man who once lived under the shadow of shame, but not anymore. Now, to truly understand Michael's journey, we need to take a step back. Picture a man burdened by experiences of the past, weighed down by feelings of unworthiness and self-doubt. These feelings, they were not born overnight. They were the result of countless moments, small and significant, that chipped away at his self-esteem. Michael, like many of us, had been carrying the heavy burden of shame, a burden that was holding him back from living his life to the fullest. From a young age, he was told that his dreams were too big, his ambitions too lofty. He was made to feel small, insignificant, and eventually, this external judgment became his internal dialogue. He started to believe that he was less than, that he didn't deserve success or happiness. This was the shadow of shame that Michael lived under for too long. But how did Michael overcome this crippling emotion? Let's delve into the signs. The first step to solving a problem is recognizing there is one, and that's exactly what Michael did. Michael, like many of us, had been carrying around the heavy weight of shame. It was an invisible burden, one that was woven into the fabric of his everyday life. But the day came when he realized that he was being held back by these feelings of shame. He saw how it was affecting his relationships, his work, his self-esteem. He saw how it was preventing him from stepping into the fullness of his potential. And so, he made a choice. He chose to acknowledge his shame. He chose to face it, to acknowledge its presence in his life. He didn't deny it. He didn't hide from it. Instead, he shone a light on it. He saw it for what it was, a barrier to his growth and happiness. This acknowledgement was not easy, nor was it comfortable, but it was necessary. It was the beginning of his journey. Acknowledgement was the first sign of Michael's journey to overcome shame. Michael learned to be kind to himself. He started treating himself like he would a good friend. This was the pivotal moment in Michael's journey, a moment of self-compassion. Now, self-compassion isn't about self-pity or indulgence. It's about acknowledging our own pain, our own mistakes, and treating ourselves with the same kindness and understanding that we would offer to someone we deeply care for. Michael began to practice self-love and kindness. He stopped the negative self-talk, the harsh judgments, the self-inflicted punishments. Instead, he started speaking to himself with gentleness, encouraging himself, giving himself permission to be imperfect. Just like anyone else, Michael too had flaws. He too had made mistakes. But he learned that these didn't define him. He was more than his shame. He was more than his past. And this realization, this act of self-love, was not just healing, it was empowering. Through self-compassion, Michael took another step towards freeing himself from shame. He showed us that kindness starts from within, and it's a crucial step in overcoming the heavy burden of shame. No man is an island. Michael understood this and sought help from others. This statement holds profound truth. When dealing with shame, it's crucial to remember that you are not alone. Michael knew this and started reaching out to others, a step that was both brave and necessary. He found solace in the company of friends and family, those who cared for him deeply and understood his struggles. They provided him with a safe haven, a place where he could express his feelings without fear of judgment. Their love and acceptance became his strength in the battle against shame. But Michael didn't stop there. Recognizing the value of professional guidance, he also sought help from therapists and counselors. These professionals provided him with tools and strategies to cope with his feelings of shame, allowing him to work through his emotions in a healthy, constructive way. The path to overcoming shame is often a winding one, filled with challenges and setbacks. But with the right support network, it becomes a journey that can be navigated with resilience and grace. Michael's courage to seek support showed his determination to overcome shame. Michael replaced his feelings of shame with feelings of pride. Just as a photographer adjusts the lens to sharpen the focus, Michael corrected his perspective. He started recognizing his accomplishments, not as flukes, but as a testament to his strengths. He replaced the tarnished mirror of shame with a clear reflection of pride. He allowed himself to bask in the warmth of his achievements, and with each success, his feelings of shame began to fade. This shift in focus was a significant sign of Michael's progress. Finally, Michael started living his life authentically, without fear of judgment or ridicule. This authenticity, this raw honesty with himself and others, became a powerful tool against shame. By embracing his true self, he was able to dismantle the fear and insecurity that once held him captive. This wasn't about impressing others or meeting societal expectations. It was about being true to his own values, desires, and dreams. Living authentically was the final sign that Michael had truly overcome shame. Overcoming shame is a journey, not a destination, and Michael's journey is a testament to that. Let's recap the signs that marked his path to liberation. First, he acknowledged his shame, faced it head-on, and accepted it as part of his life. Then, he showed self-compassion, understanding that it's okay to be imperfect. He sought support, recognizing the power of shared experiences and the strength found in community. Michael then replaced his shame with pride, celebrating his unique identity. Finally, he lived authentically, embracing his true self without fear of judgment. These signs are not just Michael's. They can be anyone's guideposts in the journey to overcome shame. Remember, you are not alone in this journey. And like Michael, you too can overcome shame. If you found this video helpful, please like, share, and subscribe to Superior Wisdom for more insightful content. Until next time, keep growing, keep learning, and keep overcoming.